Hi, this is John, and I'm glad to be here with you today to discuss some of the implementation options that work well with Reading Wonders. You know, as you've taken the time to get started with Reading Wonders over these past few weeks, you've probably thought about, now that you're more familiar with the resource, how that resource best fits your school's vision for literacy instruction. And having had the opportunity to work with districts across the nation with Reading Wonders, we really just want to share three distinct models, very briefly today, of methodology we're seeing around how folks are best using Reading Wonders. The first option we'd like you to think about is a comprehensive core option. In this option, the teacher follows the Reading Wonders Teacher's Guide fairly closely, implementing and following the instruction, the pacing guide, the sequence chart, just to make sure that all of the Common Core standards are taught in the same recursive spiral as that scope and sequence might suggest. Many teachers who are using Reading Wonders as a comprehensive core still use assessment to make flexible decisions about which resources to emphasize and which resources to de-emphasize during their instruction. Another model is a balanced literacy model, and many of the components within Reading Wonders have been designed to fit well into a balanced literacy framework. In fact, the gradual release of responsibility model, modeled instruction, shared instruction, guided instruction, is itself at the center of how Reading Wonders is developed. So, you could think that guided reading at the heart of balanced literacy instruction would happen with a leveled text in Reading Wonders, and that those leveled text would be wrapped by shared reading taught using the Reading Writing Workshop. Of course, today's balanced literacy is a new balanced literacy where close reading is infused in all of our instructional approaches. A third option is the Reading and Writing Project approach. This approach values the importance of individual student decision-making and the opportunity for teachers to confer one-on-one during workshop time with readers and writers. Reading Wonders resources are flexible and dynamic so that you can make instructional decisions and your students can make decisions about which text they want to explore and read closely, to engage in inquiry and research with. This flexibility, outlined by the work of someone like, say, Lucy Calkins, can be exercised well with Reading Wonders. So, as an action step after this brief conversation, I'd invite you to have, a grade level, a job alike, or maybe even a conversation with your coaches or administrators about which of these three models or others are going to be optimal for your Reading Wonders implementation. Thanks. Have a great afternoon.